Adventure continuing with 5 shows of Flash Family. We're very glad that you're here because the show that you're going to see tonight is totally made up in the moment, which means we depend upon you, audience members, to supply us with material in the form of suggestions. So throughout the show, we're going to be coming to you and asking you for things. For example, if I asked for a mode of transportation, what might you say? Okay, you might say any one of those things. And what if I asked for an emotion? What would you say?
Beer.
Okay, great. We will take the first one that we hear and use that to play with. That's our basic by rule, so that we're not up here fishing for one that maybe we think is specifically special or something. So we'll grab the first thing that we hear and fly. This is the first of our new series. We encourage you to come back and check it out for yourself. Is this, in fact, improvised? And the only test is to come back and see another show. And tell your friends about us. We're here playing only about 4 times a year, and we love to see new faces all the time. Thank you for coming. We're going to start in about, 5 seconds.
6, 7, 8. The adventure continues.
Good evening, audience. Thank you for accepting this assignment. Tonight's mission improvisation team includes reptile expert and wig virtuoso Sue Walden, master of bird imitations and Indian languages John Duncan, surprise linguist and French mime Kassel, champion of sadistic children and veteran entrepreneur Milton, all-American good guy and token redhead Pete Anderson.
And to take us into another reality, what's an environment where people go to play?
Beach.
A beach. Thank you.
You about ready? It's about deep enough for you to crawl in.
All right. I think I'm well oiled.
Okay. Feet at this end, head at that, and then when the tide comes in,
All right. I think I can get the ball through the wicket.
you don't need the mirror.
Oh. Oh. Is that your ball there? Oh,
Well,
dear.
it was, but
All right. Here it goes. Sorry.
Freeze!
You hit him in the eye now, didn't you, Betty Lou? Come on, it's all right to confess it, dear. We can work it out. Come on over here, Bobby.
I see a small child.
That's right.
A small child.
That's right.
And a railroad track.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And what did she do on the railroad track?
She vomited.
Is that true? Is that true? Yes, let's give him a hand. That's true.
Yes, my friends and neighbors, we're here today to look down upon us as the Lord is looking at us today. Is he not? Can you not say that he is? This man is afflicted. He is afflicted in this lower lumbar region. Say that, brothers and sisters. The lower lumbar region. Strikes terror into your hearts, does it not?
So, Don Quixote and Sancho Panza, you come to my windmill?
We come to bring it down.
You must pay 5 pesetas for the enjoyment. Don't blow boogers on Spain.
Yes, I think the anatomically correct doll will replace the Cabbage Patch for this Christmas.
You want to see the biceps are just a little, we can take a little bit off of that, you know, it's just right here. Just a little bit right there. And
Freeze! Oh, more, yes, a little to the left. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, down, 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 down,
are
down.
you sure this rusty nail just doesn't really get... You know, it's...
Try my pick.
So that might be a little bit...
Freeze! No, you idiot! To the heart! God, before she bites you!
The heart? Where is the heart? I mean, do you have the diagram? I need the diagram.
For cat, I have for pets cats. Mundane, right? Everybody has cats for pets. But what we want now is a suggestion of an unusual pet.
Shark.
Llama.
A shark. Thank you.
Okay, feeding time.
Oh, boy. It's about time.
Coming in there with you, Felix.
Oh, so trusting.
Back up.
He's so trusting. Every week he provides such temptation, and he asks me to leave him alone.
Not yet, Felix.
He thinks that sonar training has affected me, but
Oh, hey.
no. I'm just a tease at heart.
Do your trick, Felix.
Okay.
Ho!
So much for the hors d'oeuvres. Oh, I noticed he's turned the lights up in the room brighter. What's he trying to do to my poor little beady eyes? Can hardly see the morsels. For crying out loud, this is chewy.
Okay, ready, Felix? Fun feeding frenzy. Let's go!
Boy, does he ask a lot.
Ho!
All I ask for is to paint my tank once a month. Give me some variety in my life.
Ah! You punched a hole in my wetsuit, you liver thing, you.
You know, he just never gets the message.
Listen, I was going to bring a female shark in here,
Uh-oh.
but I think you blew your last chance.
You never mentioned that before? I thought it was just food we were bargaining for. I can be good. I promise I can be good. Watch. I'll make up tricks. Watch this. Oh, please, pay attention. Look, I'm so lonely. Please, look. Look, this is new. I did it for you. Flipper, eat your heart out. This is my best trick. Sharks don't have very strong tail fins, you know.
That's incredible, Felix. Let's see, I'm going to try the bouncing ball trick,
I'll
right?
do anything. Bring me a female. Anything.
The last time we played bouncing ball, you deflated it real quick.
Don't push it, buddy.
Okay, follow the bouncing ball.
All right. Okay, there, look. Seals can't even do this as well.
That's incredible. Okay, bring it to Pop.
Come on, let's talk females. Let's talk females.
All right, now. Oh, you're looking real handsome. You're looking real handsome.
Yes.
That skin condition cleared up and your
Oh, yeah.
feelings are just fine now.
Yes, look how alert I'm erect. Get the message?
I wonder why you never close your eyes.
Because you keep moving the furniture every time I do.
Listen, is it true that if you stop swimming, you die?
I can't believe these questions. He's got 45 books out there on his bookshelf about sharks. And he's asking me questions.
Felix, come on,
There.
move,
Nothing
Felix.
like a little demonstration at home.
Move, Felix. Phew, I can't believe he heard me.
Of course I heard you. I hear everything you say.
Okay,
Why don't you hear me? I'll tap it out on the glass.
Felix, you'll hurt your nose, you nitwit. No, you can't go up there.
Female.
A suicidal shark, what am I going to do?
Female. Oh, it never listens to me.
Felix, you need to calm down.
Oh,
Oh, you
ow.
broke the needle again.
Oh, ow. Oh, gratitude
gratitude? Is this gratitude?
Listen, I think I'm going to redecorate your little pool here.
Well, that would be a nice change. Make a large bed. Please. Female. Female.
I had a lot friendlier pets. I think I'm going to go with a guinea pig next time.
Just feed it to me. I'll take care of it. Oh.
April is about honest. What's an emotion you feel about the 15th? That's an emotion? An emotion? Hay fever? From other than the front row, an emotion that you might feel around tax time.
Depression.
Depression. Thank you.
What's an emotion you feel when you're driving across the Bay Bridge?
Depression.
Frustration. Thank you.
And on a good day, you know, one of those days when you find a parking place, you know, and the meter goes empty and nobody sees it, you feel elated. Thanks.
And finally, we have a location possibly in your house. Bathroom. I knew that was coming. What a concept.
You're almost finished in here.
We're out of toothpaste again.
Well, put it on the shopping list. You almost finished in here?
Well, yeah, just about. Just a few minutes. My bathroom too, you know. I mean, it's not like.
No, that's fine. I'll just sort of arrange the fringe on the towel.
A little crooked on the left.
What do you mean? A little crooked on the left. I do my best. I really try to be a good housekeeper. I got new bags for the Hoover, you know, but they had the bags that were round, and I wanted the bags that were oblong, and they didn't have the right one. So when I tried to put it in, all the dust went in one end and it came out the other. And so when I was driving the vacuum cleaner around, I was leaving this trail of dust. I felt like Hansel and Gretel or something. And now, you know, when they make these towels, they twist up all these little ends. And look, I rearranged the medicine cabinet too. It's really I put all the medicines here. Isn't that nice? Yeah, but you don't really appreciate it, do you?
Yeah, yeah, it's nice.
See, and I put them in alphabetical order, so if you want aspirin, it's here, and suppositories are on the second row.
Good. I'm always looking for them, and I can never find them. So, good.
Right. And I'm just gonna go and get the vacuum cleaner all set up, and then we'll be all ready for the party. Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right. The Smiths are coming over.
The Smiths are coming over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll probably be the earliest ones here tonight, too.
Smiths are coming over?
Uh-huh.
Gloria and Fred Smith are coming over?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Well, not Fred and Gloria Smith, no. The lawnmower. You remember the lawnmower, how it broke down? Mm-hmm. Oh, and it was that rock, too. It was the rock garden, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh, God, we had just put that in. Oh, it reminds me the electrical's not working. Oh, no, I gotta do something about the electrical. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, that's gonna cost a fortune. Oh, God. Oh, no. We don't have the tickets yet, do we? Oh, God, we'll never get those tickets in time. We'll never. I think it could take weeks to get those tickets. I mean, we'll never get there at all at this rate. My only vacation in 4 years, and we're not going to go because we don't have the tickets. Shit, I didn't change the oil in the car either. I can't even go get tickets because I didn't change the oil in the car. Do you believe that? It's like stacking up on me. It's mounting. Oh, God. And my shoe's untied. So is yours.
My shoe's untied. See, my shoe's untied. You know what? I'm gonna untie the other one. There. You know that shoelaces can make a dance on the floor if you listen real quietly. Shh, don't do that for a sec. Listen. You hear the ends of the little laces tapping? It's like a little tiny tap dancing. This is great. Here. Well, you don't have to. You don't want to. It's okay because I'm doing a duet all by myself. This is just like my folks used to do. They were in vaudeville, you know, and they used to get up on the stage, just the two of them, and there wasn't anybody else there. And they don't have like two people in the audience, but my folks were real showbiz guys. I mean, they just did it. They just did it full out. And that was one of their acts. They did shoelace step dancing. And the crowd loved it. They just loved it. Be sure to put that in the waste can. Great shot! Wow! Right in there! That just... Oh, I'll bet you could turn your back and you could fling your floss and get it draped right over the edge at a nice symmetrical angle. I'll bet you could. I'll bet you could. I bet you could. You gonna try it? Close! Really close! There! Perfect! Hey, bravo, bravo, bravo! I think we got the beginning of a bathroom show here. Like we could light the lights up a little brighter. We could invite all our friends in. We have a couple chairs already here. You know, we could just cover them with cushions and people wouldn't know. I think we have something new. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh, did you see that? That's incredible. Wait till I tell the other guys. We have a house full of major talents here, I want to tell you. By the way, we need some new light bulbs.
No problem. Right here.
And now I brought a pad and pen out because this time we're not going to let players know what your suggestions are. So I'm going to write them down on here. What we need for this piece are what are called hidden needs. All of us are run around by needs. For example, I have a need for attention, which is why I do this. So some of you may have friends who have needs, or you may want to share some of your own, but we'll tell the audience and we'll tell one player a need, but the other players won't know. And we won't know if it's yours or not, so you can be honest. So, can I have a couple volunteers? Raise your hands if you can give us an emotional need, like a need for attention or a need for love, something like that we can use for this piece. Now, here's one over here. Okay. Okay, this one back here. Well, maybe first make the big one here. All right, can we have 3 players out? All right, John. This is your need. Okay. He loves it. This is John's need. This is what he wants. All right, Mary. sorry, I ran out of room. Can you read that? It kind of runs down the line. This is what Mary needs. And Doug. Yes, he does. All right, now let's put them in a social setting. For example, like a cocktail party or a funeral. Where would be a place where people would come together that would know each other?
Wedding.
A wedding, right. From two people. Thank you. Now we're going to take those needs into a wedding setting. Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Do you know the bride or the groom?
I know both of them.
Oh, that's great. Listen, I brought some rice. Why don't I throw
Here.
some on you and then you can throw some on
Take
me,
that.
okay?
Take that one. Right around here. Put a little bit right in there. Okay.
I like the dip.
A little on the dip, but that would be fine. That's good. You got the makings of a great little hostess there.
Why don't you feed me a cracker or something?
Did.
Billy, how you doing?
What a day, huh?
Oh, excuse me. Could you just sit down and don't, please, I get it arranged just perfectly. And if you just wait a few minutes, I can show you the best way to do that actually, too, is instead of sort of a sweeping motion. You don't dip it. You don't dip it. You sweep. Sweep over the top, you see.
No, actually, you bring it this way, kind of toward the edge of the table.
Billy.
Avocado's really good for the skin. Here.
Don't try to tell me how to
I'll put some
dip.
on you.
Okay?
Hey, remember we were in Cub Scouts? I got my badge for dipping. Huh? Remember? You son of a gun, you forgot. Did I tell you this was going to happen? Huh? When they were living together, I said, this is the one. I said, these guys, they're going all the way. Did I say that? Huh?
Yeah, you
All
said that,
right.
but I talked to them.
You talked to them.
I talked to them when they didn't even know each other.
Hey, they lived with me. I know their ins and outs.
I met them 5 years ago.
I like these little cheese slices. You can sort of get a little whip effect with cheese slices.
You don't whip cheese slices, okay?
Well, actually, in certain cultures,
Stimulates the blood
in
circulation.
certain cultures, you do whip cheese.
But not in this hemisphere,
That's
okay?
true. That's true. It's
Okay,
very,
now look.
It's very déclassé.
You take your cheese slice and you fold it. You fold your cheese slice.
Oh, then you can sort of poke it.
Hear that, Billy? She wants to poke her cheese slice, okay?
Hey, this is a wedding here. I don't want you talking like that.
You poke the celery into the pimento jar. That's the only thing you poke.
Celery.
Do you know the bride?
Audrey.
I know her name, but do you know her?
Audrey, yes.
That's right.
We were
Wonderful.
roommates.
Does anyone
When?
put together a sandwich?
Oh, in 78. 78 when we lived under the roller coaster.
No. That was late 77. Really, late 77.
Well, whatever, but it was so wonderful to wake up every night with the roller coaster
Hang
just
on.
going over your bed and
more
people
about the food.
screaming.
Late 77. You see?
Oh.
You see, according to my schedule, we don't talk about the bride and groom until after they're here. We talk about food now till 7:15, and it's only 7:12 right now. So we've got 3 more minutes to talk about food, okay?
7-Eleven.
Are you sure you got mine? Is GMT.
Yeah, I called Greenwich just a minute ago.
When is the band coming?
Can't trust the foreign watches. I usually just trust myself. The sense, the biological clock is the one you just go with. And something told me it was 7:11. But I looked at the
You
clock.
should have gone with that feeling.
should have gone with
You
the
really
feeling.
should have.
I think I hurt my ankle. I guess
wait a
I should get a massage.
Massage is very bad. A splint is good. Thanks for reminding me. That's really good. Bandage it up. And
I always carry an ace bandage with you. It's always good. You never know when you're going to need it.
keep your foot up.
Oh, good. You can do it up a little higher.
Also, some
I
rye
think I hurt my knee a
crisp.
little
Rye
bit,
crisp
too.
will stiffen it out a lot.
Wait, guys. No, use the celery stalks. The celery stalks are much better there.
Okay. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Here you go.
That's great. That's great.
Gee, I think I twisted my
You should
shoulder
soak that a little bit, too.
You know how when you hurt one part of your body, it's like another part kind of
Just
hurts?
stick that in the punch just a little bit. Just hold it over there. Okay.
That's great.
The punch is not the right temperature. We need some more.
Of course it's the right temperature.
It's not the right temperature.
That's fine.
It's not.
Oh, more ice cubes.
There you go.
It's getting a little cold, but that's all right.
See? Thermometer says 52 degrees. It's too warm.
I can splash it, too.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Then you can
Don't splash
me.
the punch bowl.
Who does he know?
Well, he didn't put, he's making a sandwich there and he's making it all wrong.
Well, would you like to put more rye crisps on my cap?
Don't need any more rye crisp, okay?
You're going to ruin your dinner, young man.
You could put more celery on, too.
Did I
More
tell you?
cheese whip.
That was a left-hand dipper he used, and he used it all.
What I
People,
got?
you can't tell them anything, you know?
All right.
I brought another dipper here.
I think I'm ready to start dancing now.
Okay, I know how to do cha-cha. You want to know how? You know, we'll all learn. All three of us can learn
I
together.
like that, right.
Okay.
Touch dance,
all,
right?
No, all three of us can learn. Come on.
Next suggestion, I need a dangerous or hazardous activity that two people might take part in.
Mountain climbing.
Mountain climbing. And I feel dumb asking this, but I need a location. No, other than a mountain. Give me something that's not related.
Skyscraper.
I heard Trans-American Pyramid and a skyscraper, so we'll take a tall building.
Okay, what's another relationship that a male and female might encounter themselves in? Not the obvious. Come on.
Terminal flatulence.
Right. Okay, we need a relationship. I didn't hear.
It was brother and sister. Take her right down here.
Brother and sister. Boy, you're hearing so much better than mine. Okay, and what's the location you've always...
Save that for later. Okay.
Yeah.
Much later.
Right. After you get to the Mexican restaurant. When you're about 68. Okay, what's a location that might be very exciting to be in?
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora. Any place specifically? I've never been there.
On the beach.
On the beach.
Bora Bora.
Thank you. Look at those cumulus clouds. God, you hardly ever see those in this side of the hemisphere.
Pierre, not on the glass. You'll break it.
They're huge.
Yeah.
They're gathering. It looks like a storm or
It's the only place to put the beat on.
Yep. Yep. See, that one looks like Michael Jackson right there. See?
Just string this one through there and we'll get the knot going.
By golly, it sure does. You can see the little strings running down on the front.
Yeah.
That's great.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll go up to floor 7. Then you work up behind me to say 11 or 12, and
That's
then
a coconut, isn't it?
That's right, and I'm going to crack it right for you.
I'll go up to 15 or 16.
The wind up on 15 is terrible. So you got to watch 15. Around, coming around the west bank.
There's milk in this one. I'll take it.
Maybe I'll go to 10, you go to 15.
You always have.
Are you going to start that again?
Well,
You didn't pay that much more than me for this trip.
I know, but having to register is misses me. You know?
It's so much cheaper to get one room than two.
I know, but this is not my idea of a vacation.
Heads up.
Yeah, but who wants to go to Manhattan Island?
Lots of people, immigrants, all kinds of people.
It's hooked. I think it's the cure, so I'll just...
Right.
I used to go there all the time. That's why I wanted to do something new. I wanted to see white sands and feel warm wind and...
Unless you want to go.
No, I'll stay right here.
No, it's okay if you want to, be first.
What's wrong with Santa Monica?
Okay, you told me not to play any more of the practical jokes. I've got the other end right here. You
Where's your
didn't
metal
catch.
detector?
I for kick-off.
Oh.
That's pretty dumb, isn't it? You were going to let me climb up there and it wasn't even attached?
You know, the tourists have left behind a lot of really great stuff here. Did you see the watch I found?
Some partner you are. How do you think that makes me feel?
I like to see things fall, okay?
I'm waiting for it to do something.
It doesn't matter. It looks real valuable. I'll take it to an antique shop.
We'll do it on the weekend's not on my time, all right?
It doesn't beep or
Okay,
anything?
okay, let's just... I won't do it again. I won't do it again.
Looks like it could be.
I would hope not. I'm going to take lunch. Forget the climb. I don't trust you anymore.
I'll go up first.
Okay.
Listen, we don't have to sleep in the same bed.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate
You
that.
can have a couch.
Maybe I'll get lucky this time.
I'm sorry, it hit your elbow?
Don't be a bad sport.
Yeah, and right here on the side, too. Just a piton. It's also in a couple inches.
I'll
Don't
try
worry.
it out.
No, okay? If I leave something on the door that says "Do not disturb," that means you.
Now it's bloody.
Wait,
My room, too.
Yeah, but not after 11 o'clock. Remember?
that's the third desk over there.
You know, that's going to cut into my social life terribly. What is it?
about me?
Oh, I got a copy of that. That's last month's issue of,
All you ever do is sleep anyway.
Barnyard
Well-
today?
Yeah.
Got a great picture of a cow falling from a tree there. How did they do that?
Look at these. They look like bottoms to chairs.
That's not a cow, it's a goat.
A goat? How'd they get a goat up in the air to drop him from a tree?
Who'd have chairs like that out here on the beach?
It's
Maybe.
crab feet.
That is the moon. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is a cow.
Okay.
I think you're right.
It's getting awful hot.
I want that
I think I'm
picture.
burning.
Uh-oh, the wind is...
Let's test.
Ow!
You are.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate
Did you
that.
bring your lotion?
Is this
No.
building moving?
You're my sister. I need your lotion.
I think it is. It's moving.
It's definitely moving. That or you are.
Do you think I have to think of everything?
No, I did bring lotion. Here you are. Put your hand up.
Whoops, we're all gonna fall.
Oh, God, no!
That's all you get.
That's it for my whole body?
Hold on!
That's for that arm.
We're gonna fall.
Rub harder.
Hi. Now I need several suggestions. How about somebody sort of towards the back, a little-known tourist attraction in the Bay Area? So little known. Richmond. Okay. Can I have a state other than California?
South Dakota.
South Dakota. And a hobby.
Stamp collecting.
Stamp collecting. And a household product. Lifestyle. And what's an item you kind of throw in the bottom of your bottom drawer?
Camel hair.
What? Camel hair?
Camel hair.
Camel hair what?
Just camel hair.
Okay, Richmond. Not an emotion. Wild camel hair. Richmond, South Dakota, stamp collecting, Lysol, and camel hair. What the hell are we going to do with this? We'll see.
Wow, it's a pretty city, isn't it?
It sure is, and I got a picture of that real neat building over there. I think that's the police.
Well, here, take one with me against it, kind of.
All right. Hi, this is Flashy Evening Magazine. As usual, I'm Sue Walden.
And I'm Keith Anderson, and we're glad to have you all here with us again tonight for another episode, because we've got a lot of really exciting things to talk about. And I know you're going to enjoy them, as well as our little trip to Richmond.
That's right. In addition to special guests, we're going to take a look at some very newsworthy places here in Richmond. For example, the police station.
You betcha. You know, I didn't think we were going to get here when they lassoed the car and stopped us. You know?
It was so exciting.
It was. And when he started smiling, I felt so much better. So I'm sure that you, like us, respect police officers, though, and we just knew that we were in the right and thanked
Explained
him.
it
And
he
went
let
on our
us
way.
come in. When he saw our press passes, I think that was the kick.
I'm sure
right
it
there.
was. Yeah, of course, that $20 didn't hurt either.
Not
But
a bit. But you have to know who you're giving $20 to. So do be careful. I wouldn't suggest giving that to any policeman.
did you notice how he checked the ink and stuff
I
on
know.
that? Wasn't that cute?
The way he held it up to the light and checked it up against the sun. It was real nice. It was really fun. Of course, we did get his badge number. When you're with the public media and you're in front of people, you have to be prepared to present news whenever it hits.
And that brings us to our first issue of the night, doesn't it?
That's right. Political, political, political.
And political, too.
That's right. Everybody's reading the news to find out how are they doing, those 13 guys.
Boy, I know. I do every night. I go home and I turn on that TV and I switch from channel to channel just to hear what each and every one of them's doing. In fact, I wish none of them had dropped out.
Oh, it's been so disappointing. I've had a checklist where I'm crossing them off every day.
You do that, too?
Yes.
Yes. I have it on the wall.
Mine's in the kitchen.
Is that great?
Right where I have my coffee and eat, drink, and read my newspaper in the morning.
Oh, that's great. Don't stain it, though.
Oh, no.
It's early in the campaign. I
That's
know
right.
that we must keep it clean till the very end, just like the politicians themselves.
That's right. Which brings us to our first special spot. We have our political advocate here. She knows everything what's going on the political scene.
Oh, I'm so anxious to hear this. This will be good.
Her name is Betsy Freebus, and she's been traveling all over the country and following the candidates. And she's got the news for the most recent...
That we all want to hear.
That's right, the most recent primary. She was there. Let's take a look at that.
Without further ado.
Well, happy politicking today. This is the season for politicking, and I'm Betsy Freebus here with you today, the widow of Warren Freebus, the world-famous country and western singer who was blown off the 17th hole at Pebble Beach. And now I'm here in South Dakota following the trail of our would-be presidential aspirants. Of course, there's no primary in South Dakota, but you want to cover all bases. As a matter of fact, South Dakota is so quiet that they're thinking about covering the entire area of the state with stamps, and then cutting up the stamps and sending them across the country to politicize and have people move to this state, because nothing ever happens in South Dakota. Oh, well. The biggest story is that there is a controversy between two factories here in South Dakota. One is the manufacturer of chic condoms. The other is the manufacturer of Spartan condoms. And of course, the big issue is which one will get to be the official condom of the Olympics. Spartan thus far is backing Gary Hart, and the other one is backing Fritz Mondale. Now, the next time you get your mail, check and see which stamp you have, because that's going to show you who's ahead in the race for the official condom of the Olympics. Thank you so much. This is Betsy Freebus. Bye, America.
Boy, that was informative, wasn't it?
Sure was. All that action going on in South Dakota.
And all that support behind the politicians. Why, it's almost good enough for a joke or two, isn't it?
It sure is, but I think Betsy made most of them.
Yeah, boy, she's
You
good
know,
at that.
You can't satirize the news anymore, they say.
Well, this is exciting. We're down in the warehouse district, and I know you'll be interested as I was to learn that the reason these are still built out of what looks like decrepit wood is to handle the earthquakes that happen in this region quite frequently.
That's right. This is called Flexowood. It's a new name that they entitled all these old buildings. Instead of renovating, they just renamed them.
And of course, that's why the paint doesn't stick on, because it flexes so much, and it's hard to get it to adhere. So what looks like a beaten up building that's falling apart is actually a structural masterpiece of engineering.
Somebody had to tell them that, of course. Hey, now speaking of things that don't look the way that they should.
Isn't this so true? Because she's leading into something that I know is important to all of us. That is, all of us that do any cleaning around the house, and we all do, don't we?
Yes, we do. Did you know that many of the products that are commonly purchased in York supermarket are not really very safe?
Not safe at all. In fact, they could be hazardous to your very health.
And so our consumer protection section is sending over, who are they sending this week?
Charlie Care.
Charlie Care, oh, he always does the cleansing.
Yes, he
right?
works on all of the cleaning products that you would normally store and have around your house. And he talks about the importance of how to store them and use them safely so that none of you or your little ones get hurt.
So let's take a look at what's the product to be looked at tonight.
Yes, Lysol Threader Menace. You know, it's been around a long time. And we got a letter from Mrs. Jerome Kanker from Westminster Abbey. And she wrote to me and wondered, you know, I have a family, well, I'll read it to you. I haven't memorized it. I'll read it to you. I have a family, first of all, she's dear me. I have a family of 5, and I was wondering what is the official minimal daily requirement of Lysol. And I thought that I would talk to her and set her straight, of course, because Lysol is not included in any healthy diet. Unfortunately, although I think it would do a lot. You know, all that fiber builds up inside you. You need something to flush it out. Anyway, I'll set this on fire later. Okay, but as far as storing cleaning products, very important, because there has been a wave of terrorism that's, as you probably know from reading the Chronicle, has hit the country. It's terrorist bombings using Lysol. Take a bottle of Lysol, put a piece of cloth in there, light it, and blow up the Parisian embassy. You know, it's a very painful thing, especially if you're a diplomat. And but if that doesn't happen, there are still things that can go wrong with Lysol. What, you ask? Of course you would. Well, things that happen. Do you ever look at your cleaning products when they're under the sink and you haven't used them for a year? Do you know what they're doing besides the caps getting rusty? That's very dangerous. Rust and Lysol expand, especially in summer. And you get, really, if the weather gets over 54 degrees, then it expands. And you'll have Lysol aroma all over your house. Your kitten will probably die or at least lose all of his or her hair. Very dangerous kinds of things. Also, you can't put Lysol next to anything edible because it takes right over. You know, you ever have brie or some kind of cheese like that? You leave it in the refrigerator, the Lysol gets right in there, and you take it out, it smells like ammonia. It's incredible. Incredibly dangerous stuff. So the correct way to store Lysol is to put it in cotton batting and wrap some what do you call that, Teflon around it. And what do they make flak jackets out of? Anyway, something that bullets cannot pierce. And then put it in a cement block and bury it in 6 inches of dirt surrounded by rebar, okay? And then if you want to clean anything with it, you put a hole in it and suck it out through a straw. It's very simple. Thank you very much, and thanks for your attention.
In the city park. Isn't this exciting?
It's really lovely, and it's right on the edge. You can look right outside this hedge here, and you can see the freeway.
And look at its tree. That's a nice tree, isn't it?
Tall.
Be careful where you step.
You're such a joker. The fun thing about this park is that it's placed right next to the freeway for a very specific reason. The city planners really had their heads on straight when they planned this.
Boy, they sure did. With all that noise whipping by, you're not disturbed by other people talking and giggling in the park.
Right. There's a real sense of privacy in this park as everybody's rushing by Richmond.
What? Just kidding.
Well, the other thing that's fun to look at is what do people wear in Richmond. I mean, they're dressed fairly conservatively.
Fairly? But yet there's a wide range. Have you noticed that there are people wearing formal clothes, or, well, almost formal for the middle of the day, and those who are wearing far more casual. It's a very diverse community.
Yes, it is. But one thing you do not see here in Richmond is pink hair. You have to wait till you get back to the city to see the pink hair.
We have a special... She's kidding you, because we have a special next week that I'm sure you'll want to see on pink hair. But that's next week. Tonight, we still have a very, very important feature, one that I'm sure all of you people who are fashion conscious, like we have to be,
Of course.
will be concerned with. One that's a pressing issue. And we have an expert.
Willet Small, our staff fashion consultant, is here tonight. We filmed him earlier here in Richmond at one of the downtown very lovely hotels. They're small, but they're lovely.
And made out of wood, of course.
Yes, of course. And they all have this wonderful paint that peels off.
You got some too?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I saw this earlier, and it's wonderful.
Oh.
Willet has such a way with whether it's material, clothing, accessories. He knows it all.
And he is a real front runner. Wait till you see what he's fashion coordinating for this show.
Let's watch.
Good evening, Fashion Plate. Isn't this gorgeous? Yes, Richmond, a wonderful little town. Today in Paris, what's new? Well, this is one of the things that's new there. This is the Octopus Hat. Now, this is for, I believe, the new craze, or they're actually old craze at this time, disco. This is actually a live octopus with his arms stapled to the hat here. And what happens is his mouth is right there. I think it's a disgusting little device, but I did have to report it is new, and Bill Blass is coming out with a new one in designer colors. They dye the octopus. But the mouth is right there, and it supplies suction on the head to keep it on while you're dancing around and this type of thing. But and this brings me to my my subject for today, and it's a very thing near and dear to me. The endangered species that are used in many of the fashions today, and one of the ones that we don't hear a lot about is the camel. Yes, the camel. It's fast becoming extinct. There are a lot of the people in arid countries are now riding goats and other disgusting little animals because they're used so many times. You've of course heard of camel's hair coats, but it's used in the wig industry as well for very short butch haircuts now. the toupees for men of that sort. And there's a new craze that's going around as well. They're using the entire hump for the dromedary camels. The new wave look, the Quasimodo look. This is where they take one of the humps and just place it under their clothes. It's a terrible, terrible thing they're doing, and I just want to bring it to everyone's attention. It's in some of the better stores now. A lot of the designers are coming out with them, and when you see something that says camel's hair, just stay away from it. We've got to boycott this right now. It's a disgusting thing, and we don't hear a lot about it. And the camels are fast becoming extinct. You don't want the Arabs to be walking across the desert there. It's just not done over there, okay? I've been there, and I know. Thank you very much. Remember, stay away from camel's hair products. Thank you very much.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did.
And I did. We're driving away from Richmond right now.
Look, there's the park. Oh, and a bunch of kids are playing with that old lady. Isn't that sweet?
We'll give them a little signal. Bye. Well, Richmond was interesting. We hope that you'll be with us next week. We're going to explore other little obscure towns all over East Bay, North Bay, South Bay, and bring you the newest in places to visit.
Because I'm sure you've learned tonight, as we have, that as small as Richmond is, it's full of wonders that we can all enjoy.
And be sure to take home a paint sample for your house.
You'll love it, and the kids will love it, especially when they chew on it.
No lead in it. It's very old paint.
Not very flexible, but full of the essence of Richmond.
And I think there's a new art form in the coming up with using that paint.
Do you think so?
I think so. I'm certainly going to use it in a collage.
Do I hear a new show?
Perhaps.
tune in next week.
This is Sue Walden
And Keith Anderson.
from Flashy Evening Magazine.
Good night.
Good night.
Those two are so wonderful. Okay, what we need from you now is first, from way back in the back, a mundane occupation.
Secretary.
Secretary, thank you very much. And an object you found in your attic. From anybody.
Spinning wheel.
Spinning wheel, thank you very much. Secretary and spinning wheel. Somewhere in the woods.
Beside me.
self-production. We must make our quota for the month.
That's right, you've been home. You will
We did. Good. Okay. What I want now, what I need from you is bring the house lights back up, Sylvia. I'm sorry. We need them a little bit. I'm gonna go through, and if you have anything in your purse, any valuables, credit cards, money, no, just something to play with. We want something unusual or whatever. Just lift it up, and we'll. Oh. That was the first thing I saw. We'll just use the one. Just one here. All right. Now we're going to play with this a little bit.
You will die, American pig!
Breathe! Mr. Johnson, grow up. It's just a shot. Now hold your arm out.
Freeze! I think there's water around here somewhere.
Breathe!
Okay, Burbank Tower, we're coming in low and easy.
Oh, company's coming, and I haven't done my chin exercises. Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. Freeze.
seesaw, seesaw.
Freeze! Harry will be done with this street in about 30 minutes.
Freeze! Are you sure this came out of the Cuisinart box, honey?
Hell's Angels on Wheels.
You may not know me. That's why I carry this. I'll go out without yours.
Freeze!
Freeze!
Yes, I'm home, dear. It's been a long way, but I'm ready, dear.
Freeze! All right, all of you Army cooks, you want to take the potato masher and put it in.
Freeze! Did I get any streaks? Freeze! Freeze!
Freeze!
Freeze!
Okay, I want a 3-ball handicap, okay?
Freeze!
Freeze!
For our next thing, we're going to do a series of pieces. So we need a big theme. We call this life, and so we need a topic that comes around and around in life. Things we've done before.
Like giving things back.
Oh,
That's nice.
oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
They might need it.
Oh, I don't think they need it.
We'll keep it. That was fun.
Hey, who did this?
That was in a wallet?
Okay, so now I think it's time to think of a big topic, like we've done creativity and ambition, something like that.
Acceptance.
Acceptance. Thank you. Flash Family will now take a series of looks on the topic of acceptance.
You're right. It looks lovely in here.
That's right, it's sofa size. $15 for that. You can't get that by the inch for $15.
Honey, I have to be honest with you. When you
Yeah.
brought that home, I wanted to gag.
Go ahead. I mean,
No, but I like it now. The more I looked at it, I could see why you were fascinated with it.
yeah, it goes with the sofa.
And the lines and the images, it's like there's that kind of like, kind of feeling that our living room has.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Bill. Dad picked that out, silly.
Okay, Mr. Art Major. Yeah,
Look at
right,
that.
yeah. I know.
Don't you have it upside down?
Oh, come on! Jesus Christ.
Dust it off a little.
Don't knock
Oh,
off.
that helps.
I want you to know that stuff is expensive. Came all the way from the Philippines. See that? See that? It's real velveteen. See? Don't take the paint off of it.
Ooh.
Come on. I think it's real primal, you know? Tigers and rocks and water smash against rocks. And
And if
Shame the crate broke before they got it over here all the way.
squint, Billy, squint. Notice how it fits right in with the scheme in the living room.
I close my eyes, it's all better.
Mr. Sarcasm. How'd you get a job?
I gotta study, okay?
I think it gives this room an importance that it didn't have before, you know?
It reminded me about this that my grandmother made. Now it's perfect. It goes right with that.
I don't know. This is kind of macho, and that's
I know, that's the contrast. It's wonderful.
I think it kind of detracts from the solo experience.
Yeah, yin and yang, or yang and yin, or tofu and garden salad.
Come on in.
Hi, Mr. Benson.
Hi.
We're going to study.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow. That's so bestial.
$15 at Paintings R Us.
Don't you love it?
You think that's bestial?
Oh, yeah, it just kind of brings out the animal.
You know, you've been hanging around that little son for a while.
I love it too. I think it's great.
You know?
I
always thought that you always had something extra.
How do I look next to it?
Oh, doesn't he look great?
Looks like
Hey,
a
it looks
centipede
great.
next to a semi.
Where's a place you go that you might not feel real accepted?
Emergency room.
The emergency room. Thank you.
I'm sorry, this is for emergencies, ma'am. I'm sure whoever you're looking for is in another section, ma'am. This is emergencies for serious catastrophe. Don't throw up, please. Please don't throw up. Down the hall and to the right, there's a small room and it says women on it. Would you do you mind?
I want the cough medicine.
Ma'am, pharmacy. Pharmacy is down the way. You okay?
The red stuff.
The red stuff. Ma'am, this is the emergency. Like people. Blood? Would blood be okay? I can get you blood. Is that all right? You want something red? I'll get you blood, all right? Just, no.
The guy who was here before you used to give me cough medicine.
Look, Mr. Johnson is no longer with us for exactly those reasons. Okay?
So you want me to go?
Yeah, I would like you to go, please. If you will just exit. I'm very, 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 very busy. I have things to check on my list.
I don't see anybody here.
Well, that's because we're waiting for them. They're coming now.
Selma. Freda. Here's what gives cough medicine. Johnson always gave us cough medicine.
Johnson doesn't work here anymore!
Why
quiet, keep hollering at us.
I'm sorry, ladies. It's just...
To go. I just got here.
Ladies, believe me, I've been here all day. It's not that exciting. It's really not that exciting. I think if you would go...
Wait. Do you think we come here to watch excitement? No.
No, I'm sure that's true.
Frida's cough is why we're here. This is very serious. The cough is step one in a series of possible things that could happen.
Ma'am, please, let's just skip over what is obviously a fabricated story, and let's look at the simple realities of this. You do not belong here. There is no emergency going on. There is no immediate care or attention that needs to be facilitated to you, and this is a very important and expensive wing of the hospital.
It's coming. You did it. Your shouting has started. Look, the knees. That's the next step.
Ma'am, I don't care. This is the emergency ward. Can't you understand that?
We're about to have an emergency. You kicked in symptom
Ma'am,
free.
would you please head down to the...
Head down, Frida. Finally, we're getting some help. Not yet.
Ladies, this...
You know what? I think you saved her life.
I think I'd be all better if I had to
Oh, I am glad. I am really good. You feel better now? You feel much better? Good.
Little cough medicine.
A little cough medicine? Good. I'll call ahead two little bottles. No, I'll call ahead. You go down to the pharmacy, okay? Pharmacy. That way.
Dr. Pepper, report to the pharmacy.
I'm sure. In fact, I just heard a page for the doctor. He'll be returning there shortly. I'm sure if you'll head back down. And your name was again?
He doesn't want us here. You're right.
That's because we can't care for you in the way that we're sure that you need to be.
Back to the vent, Selma. Back to the vent. Oh, Rita, I'm so sorry to see this happen to you. It'll be horrible just like it was before.
Yeah, Ralph? They're in here again. Send down the cough medicine, will you, please? Thank you.
We'll just wait right here and be real quiet.
Will you? Real quiet. Good.
I have traveled the road anon, and she was supposed to meet me here 2 days hence. I would lay down my life for her if I knew where she worked at this moment. Hark! Horses approach. Fire! Yes, down, squire!
I have a message. The lady you wait for.
Yes?
She has been taken.
Taken?
Yes. I know no politer word for it. You must travel to the castle of the Thorns, where the Black Prince resides, and do battle with him for possession of her soul, if not the good parts.
Alas, I cannot do battle with the Black Prince.
Why not?
He has beaten me twice in the last 3.
You mean you've gone after the same woman before?
No. 2 different women.
I think I see a habit forming. What shall I tell the Black Prince? Hurry, my horse is getting...
Here, come down from there. Spar with me anon. Unini, will the horse come back? Will we have to walk?
So philosophical in your middle age.
Ho! Bear your blade.
Don't draw your blade on me, or I shall draw blood from your nasal passages.
We will spar. bob of the bitch.
In that case, I will lower my visor in disrespect.
Very good, Squire.
It's a good thing I am vulcanized. Can we take a break?
Yes, we'll take a break. Enough.
I couldn't see you anyway.
Ease your blade. Am I good enough, Squire? Can I take the Black Prince?
Mezzo, mezzo, I don't know. Here we go.
What's a situation between two people where acceptance would be really important?
Proposing.
A proposal situation. Okay, let's take a look.
Oh, hi, Warren. You're right on time.
Hi, Susan. Gee, I'm glad you could come tonight.
Well,
Here,
have a
please.
Let's
Gee,
have some wine.
Okay, gee, you look radiant
Oh,
tonight.
thanks. Oh,
Chablis, okay?
Well, I hope he asks me tonight.
Oh, sure.
I'll drink anything and I'll drink lots. I promise. And maybe even I won't behave myself.
I want to do it now, I just can't. What are you doing? You're trying to get down.
No glass.
What are you doing? Maybe if you take her hand, and
He's so cute when he's close.
and she'll know I've got sweaty hands. No, I can't do that.
You're so simple.
We should have a toast or something.
Are you hungry? Oh, I'm sorry.
I was so dumb. Boy, Mr. Intelligence here.
I missed it. He said something really smart and I missed it. It probably was a joke and went right over my head.
To our futures.
Future, that was good. That'll blend right in. Segue. That's what we gotta do. Segue right in there.
I think something's coming in.
I can't do it. I'll be lost and all alone all the time.
Don't choke me.
And now I'm getting sick. I'm gonna die before I ask her. I just know it.
Are you all right?
I like this. This is good, isn't it?
Wonderful.
Yes, it's so good.
I think of this as a kind of special night, don't you?
Uh-huh. Yes.
It's not often that the playoffs are on TV simultaneous with the newscast about the politicians.
What? That was real good. Yeah. Just don't act like you really want to do anything. Just play it cool. Cool. That's what James Bond always did that. You know.
We could watch
Cool.
Love Boat later.
Boom, boom, boom.
Later?
Set up.
There's lots of things. We could watch.
Shoot 'em up and then sleep
Well
with the lady.
into
That's
the
all you
morning.
have to do. That's all you.
Sure. You mean like overnight?
Well, yeah. I mean, well,
we don't have to.
If I do that, then I'm going to be all alone.
but we could. Couldn't we?
Uh-huh. Sure. We could.
Maybe forever? Forever.
Forever I've been there.
Forever.
Warren, did you say forever?
The ring. I forgot the ring. I forgot the engagement ring. What a dummy.
Changing his mind again.
It was just a thought. We don't know. I mean, maybe just Love Boat. Maybe just Love Boat.
It's not just in the car, it's in the dressing room.
okay.
I'm trying to find a way to just get
Okay.
just leave and just
Okay forever or okay for love both?
I thought you said just love both.
That'd be fine. That'd be okay.
Think of your mind.
if I could just get
But the other would be
if I could get over to my place. Then
better.
How much better?
Yeah.
Commit yourself, for crying out loud. Be specific. Say something.
How many reruns?
Well, as many as you like.
Do it how Bogey would do it. Just do it how Bogey would do it. Yeah, you and me, baby, forever. Yeah.
Sorry. I love reruns.
Thank you all for coming. It's a very special moment tonight. I hope he's not in here yet. We're going to salute tonight a wonderful human being, someone who has shared so many things with so many people and gotten away with it. And tonight, he doesn't know. What he doesn't know is that we've stolen his car and given it away. But that's something else. Tonight, the humanitarian of the year, Warren Piffelman. His wife's bringing him in. He doesn't know this is happening. Okay, so act real energetic when he comes in. Okay, Warren Piffelman.
Come on, Warren. Something in here I'd just love you to see. It's just so much fun.
Now, Warren Piffelman, this was your life.
I'm touched. I'm deeply touched.
Warren, do you remember me, Warren? A voice in the past, Warren. Do you remember how we used to go down to the river and pick up frogs and tie their feet together and then...
Timmy Bubbleman!
Timmy Bubbleman!
Timmy Bubbleman!
On parole from the Augusta State Prison.
God, it seems like forever, doesn't it?
I guess for you.
Steve,
Timmy Bubbleman.
share one of these incredulous moments.
Never thought I'd see you again. How you doing?
Look at these, Warren. Do you remember those times?
Oh, yeah.
Betty Sue Filbert.
Betty Sue Filbert. Well, you got into a lot of trouble over that.
Yeah, but nothing like you.
Yeah, Betty Sue Filbert. Yeah, she was great.
No, tell him. Go ahead, tell him.
She's not here. She.
No, I'm sorry, she passed away several years ago. But the last words on her lips were, "Why me?"
Remember me, Warren.
Another voice.
Fourth grade. Remember how you used to take out your artificial eye?
Mrs. Appleberry? Mrs. Appleberry?
No, I'm sorry, it's Mrs. Wexler.
Wexler! Mrs. Wexler! How you doing? Hey, how you doing, Mrs. Wexler? You okay? You're not gonna die on us, are you?
Good to see you, Barry.
There you
You still have that artificial eye?
Yeah, I still got it.
Tell them about how confused you were.
He still has it. You know, he used to chase the girls around with that artificial eye. And they'd come to me and they'd say, Warren's doing it again.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that.
So when did he actually begin to fit in? Do you remember that ever happening?
I think it's when he began spelling out dirty words with gum stuck under the seat.
That was fun.
Up until then, you were a bit of a hellraiser.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Do you remember anything else he might have done at any time?
Well, he's the only one who never got a spelling word right.
That's quite an achievement.
The only one I ever had like that.
Just beyond me, you know, I see in pictures, I don't see in words, okay? So, you know, when I look at words, it just gets all jumbled and I can't spell.
Hey, this is your life. No excuses. All right.
Hey, it's good to see all of you.
Mrs. Wexler, well, you can stay here if you want. We'll just move you over.
Hey, I'm double parked out there, so...
That's what you think. Okay, now here's a special person who flew all the way from Lebanon to be here.
Danny Thomas?
No, not quite. Not quite.
I met him once at a Shriners meeting.
You ready? It's your third ex-wife, Crunella Montevecchio.
Hi, Crunella. How you doing there?
I'm fine,
Why
Warren.
don't you sit down there? I don't want to turn my back on you, okay?
How's your glass eye, Warren?
Fine. You didn't get that in the settlement.
No.
Maybe you can help us fill in the last 10 or 15 years here of Warren's life. What kind of a person did he grow into?
Why, when I met Warren, he was dashing and charming and rich.
Hey, Dallas is on TV right now.
And then after 3 years of living with Warren, I realized it was all a facade. Warren's an incredible fake. Incredible. He's one of the very best fakes in the whole world.
But you know, a lot of people don't find that out until it's too late, you know? He learned early.
That's right. One thing that Warren didn't lie to me about, though.
I've got to get a shot of insulin.
He
In
was
about 5 seconds, okay?
He's not rich anymore, but he was rich.
But I'm happy, Crunella. I'm happy.
Yes, what was the turning point, Warren?
The turning point was, I think for me, Iwo Jima.
Really?
Yeah.
You visited
Not the island itself, but the movie.
You mean...
75, I was just down in the dumps.
Yeah.
But I was watching The Sands of Iwo Jima. Double feature. Now, Big John came up on there and sort of kicked my butt, figuratively. Can we say that? Kicked my...
Figuratively, yeah.
Figuratively. And got me to really just moving toward where I am today.
Where are you, Warren? I love your new address. The checks haven't been coming. I love
Just
John Wayne.
Wait for it. Yeah, John is great, Mrs. Wexler.
Oh, Warren, we've put you through a lot tonight, and we just want to tell you what a good sport you've been, and hopefully if you have enough bail money to get your car out. That was another little surprise. And let's hear it for a great humanitarian, Warren Piffleman.
I'd like the suggestion of an occupation or a trade that is boring.
Toll taker.
Toll taker. That's boring. Thank you.
This lane isn't open yet. Okay, have you got all your change? Yeah, I'm just counting up now. The creeps want to come in here already. You were wait a minute! You're supposed to be done with this by now. I say probably have already turned the light green. I got to break out the quarters. Okay, how many rolls did you have? 3? I only have 2. Supposed to have 3. I'll get you another one.
Yes, you've been accepted. One of the very few to get into this prestigious school. But can you measure up? We see that your grades are excellent. We see that you're a top-notch student. We see you excel. Drop your words, but yes, you can speak to other people.
In languages?
Easy for you to say. In other languages. Yes, you can be a part of this college. You're in.
petit feu à la pudeur.
On ne le passe pas. Je le crois plus.
À la pudeur.
Dis-moi, tu es parent.
Oh, oui.
Sur la mage, mon nez. Sur la mage.
Oh, les si bonnes
Philippe?
filles, à la Philippe. Oh, je me suis à la pudeur. Oh, si la pudeur, Sophie. Oh, si la pudeur. Oui.
Brillant croissant. Ma croissant. Poulet panel.
You are learning so well. They understand you. They acknowledge you.
Frottage.
Panache. Panache. Speak to them with what you have learned.
Mon nez.
Poulard, au revoir. Au revoir. Assis, ma Philippe. Assis. Merci. I beg your pardon? Oh, thanks. Okay, did you get your 50-cent pieces yet? Or am I supposed to have some? Yeah, at least a roll. Have you counted your singles? What have you done, Doris? I can't think. I don't know. Here. Okay. Send them through. Hey, there's a Peugeot. Hey. There, Skippy, now you have two legs. The Barbie arm. Exterminate! Attack! I just put that arm on.
X-Star-Man destroyed it because it was a radioactive arm, and it would have killed her. It would make her face melt like plastic. It would, X-Star-Man saved her. Couldn't save the arm though. He's not perfect.
Tommy Johnson! Elizabeth is coming over. Tommy, you were such a crab when you come over to my house on Saturday afternoon and fussed up all my dolls. I couldn't stand it.
You got a lot of nerve. I did something with my life, you know? I became a man. I enlisted. I built myself up. Body and soul.
Now you have to help put it back together again.
X-Star can do that. X-Star and his little helper, Pinky. Pinky the white dwarf.
I remember in high school how you took my carburetor apart and you never got it back together again.
That's right. I needed it for the chopper I was building.
Okay.
It's a delicate operation.
Make it stay, too, so that even if an X-Star man comes flying in here, he can't break it.
You know, even then, you were a sanctimonious little son of a bitch, you know? I can't believe the things that used to come out of your mouth. Listen to this.
That's wrong.
See what I mean?
He couldn't find an arm, so he put a leg there.
Well, Tommy, when you went to engineering school and you built the latrine, remember what happened?
Yeah, I remember.
Radiation in the body.
Broken again, Tommy. Who let you in my house anyway? Nobody around here likes to play with you because you break things.
I followed Scruffy and
So I built it on a fault line. I mean, what's the guy gonna do? I mean, it flushed, didn't it?
It flushed up instead of down.
Not many latrines flush at all.
Tommy Johnson, I don't like you. And then you got accepted interested in the Army Corps of Engineers.
That's right. I had a mind. I did something with it. I didn't just sit there spinning my wheels.
Okay, I'll go, but I'll take Extor with me, and if you need him to save from the radiation that is just exuding from all your body parts there.
And if you had moved your family when I told you, you wouldn't be divorced now.
I wouldn't have a box of body parts if it wasn't for you and ex-starman. And I don't like you and don't want to ever see you again in my whole entire life.
Your whole entire life?
And then you're in charge of 3 Mile Island cleanup, right?
Picky. My God, you've always been razzing my ass. Then why did you move next to me, huh? I had the military intelligence.
So before you go, I have one last thing to do. You're a little white dwarf?
Mm-hmm.
These are radioactive legs.
Pinky!
Pinky's ruined.
Another casualty of the radiation wars. Extor is saddened.
I hear you're making general, too. 2-star general next week.
That's right. I look good in a uniform.
Mina kanoshimete me. That's Extor's song of death from his planet.
You know, there's a lot of things worse than a military career.
Like what?
Like what you're doing.
Go on, get out of here, Tommy. I don't want to ever see you again.
Wait, he's breaking up now. It's very sad to see his full friend Pinky.
You hadn't gone to mortuary school, you might still be closer friends.
Well, you're making a lot of business for me, Tommy. Thanks.
Thank you.
And that was Flash Family series of looks I have accepted. For our next scene, could I have an item that you keep under the kitchen sink? Borax. Okay, I heard borax. And can I have an unusual state of mind? Schizophrenic. Okay, borax and schizophrenic. Thank you.
Lieutenant!
Ma'am.
The readings that we're getting are quite alarming. How do you explain this?
Atmospheric collage. I don't know. I think it has to do with the vacuum pressure locks being decreased for the holidays.
We're just about to go into orbit. I wanted everything looking ship-shape, if you can pardon the old-time phrase.
It's good to hear those every once in a while, you know? Takes me back to when there was life on Earth.
Have we got there yet?
I'm sorry. Okay. My regulations are done, sir. I'm finished.
Very good. Would you please let the lieutenant know what the coordinates are for our trajectory?
49B, 3AC. Is that it, sir?
That'll do for now.
Thank you.
We need to have the docklets ready for unloading.
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
I question your hiring of that gentleman. To use the term loosely.
Feeder program.
Okay. The Admiral's going to be waiting for us at the dock.
Yeah.
I am ready to clean the docklet now.
Let me turn up her speed a little bit.
I'm ready to clean the docklets now.
Much better, much
Let's
better.
put her on hold for 2 minutes. Okay?
She'll overheat if it's more than 2 minutes.
Get ready. Programming trajectory. Entering the atmosphere.
Ha! Ha! Back! Here! Ha! 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 Docklets are taken care of, sir. A-okay.
All right.
We're in. Would you please? I need the borax. The Admiral always has the borax.
He has security clearance.
No one else on this ship can handle the borax.
That's right. Remember the Great Borax Wars?
Where can I find him? He'll be on board. You hear? Genuflect. The Admiral.
He says, do you have security clearance for receiving borax?
I am TR38 New Moscow.
Here's looking at you, sir.
Admiral told a hell of a joke. What a guy. Permission to erect, sir. Same to you. All right.
Hi, Mom. Hi, I'll be home soon. Keep dinner warm.
Admiral, I want to discuss our social director with you. He seems to be out of touch.
Not even feverish.
Yes, sir. What did you want, sir? I came as soon as you called.
Thanks. That helps a lot.
You're welcome.
Admiral, we are ready to receive the borax to complete the cleansing solution of our docklet. Receive. I go now.
All right, you must enter the borax fusion chamber. No humanoid can go in there or come out alive. You're the only one. Stand back.
Good grief, he's outside. Admiral, we've never had a situation like this before.
We can either save him or the... Oh, it looks like we lost
him.
Well, good. That takes care of our problem. We can keep the borax.
Okay, she's completed her task, backing out. Admiral, I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been to have you on board, and I'm sorry about the incident. All foreign matter destroyed.
Well, now everything is ship-shape. Thanks to you, Admiral. Happy birthday.
We lost one. Welcome back to Planet Earth for our final piece. I'd like a suggestion of a present that somebody didn't give you for Christmas. Two front teeth. We're going to do a piece now on our two front teeth. Thank you.
Just like a sandwich, just ready for the taste. And the Lord, He looked down and He picked that old sandwich up and He made into it with the two front teeth of the Lord. Yes, He did. like teeth. And that rhymes with teeth. Now you may think that teeth will rhyme that way. But under Lord, who cares anyway?
Everybody here, let's do some teeth. Raise your hands. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Say hallelujah. All right. And the Lord is calling on you. That's going to give you an opportunity right now. You know how to get very tasty, you buddy. It's your turn to give back for all those teeth that gave to you. Music part, you sing Saturday, you got us. We want to thank the people who've been helping behind the scenes. Up there, improvisationally deciding when to turn those lights on and off. Thanks, Sylvia the Tree! And a very special thanks to our improvisational orchestra who's out tonight in spite of the flu. And our player tonight, John Duncan!
Sue Walden!
Mary Milton! Thank you!